So I might get a boyfriend this year, guys. Just a warning. So be prepared.
Hi guys, welcome back to Our Family Nest. So it's Candy, and I thought today that we would do something a little different to celebrate New Year's Day. We would share our 2020 New Year's resolutions. More so, I like to call them like New Year's goals, just because, I don't know, I feel like resolutions are like one of those things that you make it, you don't stick with it, and goals are just something that you, I don't know, look at a little differently in the sense of like it's just something that you're gonna work really hard at for the whole entire year. So rather than sitting down as a family, because that's like practically impossible to get everybody together all at one time, we kind of all spoke individually. So we're gonna share our 2020 goals with you, and then we also want you guys to comment down below what your main goals are for 2020 as well. So let's get started.
My office does not look very good with the background. The TV just popped on. Anyways, hey guys, 2020 here. No, I'm not 2020, I'm Ken, but it's year 2020. That's weird that another whole decade has gone by. Just wanted to kind of give you an update on my New Year's goals. It's interesting because everyone like tries to like stop something and, you know, start something new. I get that whole thing. But I also seem to think that that's failure a lot of times. I mean, the sacrificial type of, oh my God, I gotta do a 180-degree turn, and I think that's setting yourself up for failure. So my thing is before the holiday break, you know, I was back on keto, eating healthy, all that good stuff, and even through these holidays, I did not, you know, cookies and didn't do all that stuff. I actually kind of maintained weight. I didn't lose. But it's more of just, you know, what I would call a lifestyle change. And, you know, obviously we have Our Family Nest weight loss group on Facebook that everybody's supporting one another. So obviously that'll continue into the new year, is continue trying to reduce, you know, the size of my body and better shape and all that stuff, which is obviously becoming, well, not obviously, you don't know, but it's becoming more and more important as I get older. And some of the things that obviously Candy and I have been going through lately with the passing of her father, and now my mother is actually ill right now, which I'll get into in another video. So it just makes you really realize that, and this is probably one of my goals for 2020, is just really to kind of appreciate, you know, being in the moment, enjoying the things that are going on. You know, in one of my previous videos, I talked about milestones and stuff like that, and trying to maybe create more milestones that are maybe more important, because you know, even our parents, my parents for that matter, aren't going to be around forever. Going to try to work on some new business ideas. You know, I like the business that I have right now, but you know, it's a tough business. We make it work. I'd really like to get back into something I'm passionate about and really enjoy, rather than something that I you know, have to do, you know, to provide income. I do enjoy some aspects of it, just like everybody does with their job, but in my case, I like to do something fun and exciting. I have that opportunity, and we all actually have that opportunity to try to do something fun and exciting. So my goals, again, you know, continued weight loss, get myself better, reflect on, you know, the moments that you have throughout the year, and capturing those, you know, within your brain and your heart to move forward. I have a feeling we're going to get tested this year. It seems like it goes in years of fours, every fourth year or something like that. You kind of go through some trials and tribulations, and you know, you try to come out on top. So we will continue to push forward with that. So those are all pretty big. Hopefully I accomplish them. But I should probably, just like you, should write them down, because typically when you write things down somewhere, you typically accomplish them a little bit easier than ones that you don't. The good thing is with the weight loss, I do track that, so I don't have to necessarily write that down, but maybe more of some mental notes. I will read something to you. I save this in my phone, and actually I read it maybe once a month, and it's called Chase the Lion Manifesto. It says, and I'll just read you the beginning part. I'm not going to read you the whole thing. It's about, this is really good stuff here. Anyways, quit living as if the purpose of life is to arrive safely at death. I think that's so strong and powerful. Set God-sized goals, pursue God-ordained passions, Go after a dream that is destined to fail without divine intervention. Keep asking questions, keep making mistakes, keep seeking God. Stop pointing out problems to be part of the solution. Now, I can be that. Sometimes I'm not very nice on Facebook with my friends. We all, politics and sports and all that good stuff. Stop repeating the past and start creating the future. Stop playing it safe and start taking risks. That's a big one. People do not take risks. You can't live life in fear. That's kind of my quote for the year. I know it's a little long-winded. I've burned 6 minutes of this time. But good luck on your New Year's. I'm not going to say resolutions. I'm going to say continue pushing forward for the 2020 year of making yourself better. So not a resolution, because those people break resolutions. They're dead by the end of January. Just more of becoming the better you. That's what this is about. So good luck, guys. We'll talk to you soon, and peace out.
Work more, make more money, learn guitar.
First, I want to know what your plan is to learn guitar.
Learn songs
How?
off the internet.
Oh, you're gonna learn like on YouTube?
I've already been doing it.
Have you learned a song yet?
Nope.
Alright, what else?
Grow nice facial hair.
That's mine too.
Keep my hair the same color. My hair is so greasy right now.
They haven't seen your buzz cut yet though.
That's disgusting. Don't put that in there. Go to school.
For?
I'm not sure yet.
Win all of my wrestling matches and go to state and then take care of my dogs. Alright, bye.
Basically, I, off the top of my head, I didn't really put this into deep thought. But off the top of my head, the number one thing that I stress about on a daily is doing a solo. And I have a solo. I love my solo a lot. And I'm going to be competing it in a month and a month and 13 days, which is really soon to me. Whew, that's really soon. And I stress about it a lot, and I'm always thinking am I gonna be able to do it? Because if you guys do know, for some of you who don't for some of you who don't know, I had a problem not last year but the year before that. I don't know what the problem was, but I just couldn't go out on stage and completely finish the solo all the way through. That sounds so much better than saying I ran off stage. But yes, I ran off stage, and then I was I'll just do it at the next competition. And I prepared myself, and I was ready, and then I did it again. So I took a year break, and then I am hoping to, come back, and it's going to be a little bit easier, but at the same time, it's been so long that, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like it would make me a lot happier if I would just be able to do it. But if I can't, it's not a big deal. I'm just going to, keep doing it until I finally can do it. But goals, my other goals are probably just to know who you can trust, if that makes sense. It's hard to explain. Just to know who's trustworthy, and not to put my trust and tell things to people that at the end of the day I can't trust, and I need to figure out what people in my life I can trust and stuff like that. That's a goal of mine, because I tell a lot of people a lot of stuff, and I'm not very sure if I can trust them, and that's just something I need to figure out. It's gonna take a long time to figure out, because I like to tell people stuff. That sounds bad, but I don't know, I just like to talk to people about my life and my serious life and stuff like that. And yeah, I'd rather not talk about it to someone who I can't trust, Basically, I'm just trying to do what makes me happy. That's my biggest goal, is to just not focus on eating healthy. Is it more fun to go out with your friends and eat McDonald's, or go out with your friends and be sorry, I'm on a diet, I can't eat? And I understand that's you shouldn't eat McDonald's, but I'm a kid, so I'm not gonna have that as a goal right now. And yeah, so it's just at the end of the day, it's gonna make me more happy if I can go out with my friends and eat McDonald's and all that, and just be a teenager and be happy and trust people and dance, try to finish a dance. I don't want to date any. Oh, well, I mean, I'll date someone once I can drive. So, I might get a boyfriend this year, guys. Just a warning. So, be prepared.
Hey guys, happy 2020. So, my mother asked me to sit down and tell you guys my goal for 2020. Well, my goals. Number one on the list, I'm going to say, is to actually get a house. So I don't have to listen to Chase screaming like you probably just heard in the background. Another goal I've had for a while that I want to actually follow through with is I'd really like to learn another language, or at least start. Obviously, I don't think anyone can learn a language in a year, and if you can, you guys are geniuses. I've been working out for a very long time. I'd like to actually take it serious and meal prep and see what I can actually do with my fitness rather than just working out 14 hours a week and not really following through with it. So I guess maybe the best way to put it is for 2020 I want to start following through with things a little bit better. Instead of just saying I'm going to do this, I want to actually do the things I've been talking about. So maybe that's my overarching goal, is to follow through. But yeah, I hope all of you guys had a awesome New Year's. I hope that all of you are ready for this next decade. Thinking about all the things that happened to me in this past decade is insane. So I'm hoping this one kind of keeps up with it. We'll see what I can do, but hope you guys all have a great year. Best of luck to all of you in anything you're trying to do, your goals or things you're working on or school, whatever it is. So good luck, guys.
So for my goals for 2020, and I don't want to like get too deep into my main primary goal because I know Ken and I want to kind of sit down and have a separate video about this and talk about what our plans are and our goals. Probably just for January, we're probably going to approach things month by month, but of course has to do with weight loss. And I know there's already going to be so many people that are going to roll their eyes like, oh my gosh, they did this before. Candy didn't stick with it before. And to be completely honest, whenever I try to start a weight loss journey, I always allow other parts of my life that are like difficult and take up a lot of my time. I allow those things to be my excuse of why I can't stick with it. And I think a lot of things that have happened in my personal life this year especially has really shown me that time's not going to stand still. Time's not going to wait for me to all of a sudden, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't want to wait for something bad to happen. I don't want to wait until I get like diabetes or, you know, something even worse happens to me, I end up in the hospital or whatever, because I am at my highest weight ever. And like I said, I don't want to get a whole lot into that. We have a ton of older videos on our channel that are in like a weight loss playlist. I will link that down below. Ken already mentioned we have our Facebook weight loss group that we both plan to be like way more active with in 2020. And I don't know, I think it's just really, it's been leading up to the past several days. I can just feel it inside myself differently than ever before. And I think it's just fear of what I've seen people in my life, loved ones go through. And maybe they were given second and third chances to better their health and they didn't. And so, you know, it doesn't lead to a good place. And I don't want my life, my health to go that direction. I'm 47 years old and I need to like be proactive now. So the other thing that I really need to work on in 2020 is kind of like time management. I've been really self-aware of lately how much time I spend in a day on things that are completely not productive. It's like looking at my YouTube video when I post it. What are my views? Is the video doing well? Should I change the title? Like things like that. It's like I'm so over it because while our YouTube channel has gone through a lot of changes and that sort of thing, it's not my main, like, it's not what drives me 100% anymore. I love doing it. I feel like things are so different now than they were 6 years ago when we started daily vlogging. I don't want to quit, but I also just want to like freely be able to like be myself and not worry about, hey, if I post a video that is a new healthy lasagna recipe and only 10,000 people are gonna watch it because you're not all here for weight loss stuff, I kind of just don't want to care anymore. And it's not that I don't want you guys that are watching to be happy with our content, but I want to be happy with it again. And I feel like, you know, all this shopping and, you know, the things that I know are gonna get the views, Target shopping and Target haul is going to do way better than, oh, I lost 15 pounds for the month. And I'm okay with that. Like, I feel like I just want to be back at a place where I never cared about, hey, if I post this video, how well is it gonna do? I just want to do what feels right inside and not worry about the like analytics part of it anymore. I'm just done with it. One of the other things that I wrote down has to do more like with personal time, how I spend my time, like kind of a time management thing, kind of goes hand in hand, is being more like present when I'm with Ken. I hate that when we spend time together, like we're both on our phones and we're wrapped up in our own whatever we have going on. And maybe I'm trying to have a conversation, but he's scrolling through Facebook or playing a game on his phone, or he's trying to talk to me and I'm looking something up or looking at my analytics for the day, or again, something stupid that's just pointless and it doesn't matter. So I want to get to where we're more like how things were before we had these devices that our fingertips are like glued to. And same thing when it comes to the kids. I have noticed here recently that there have been times when I'm not really doing anything. Maybe I'm taking a break from work or whatnot, and Carly will walk into the room and she's telling me a story. Oh, guess what happened with so-and-so and this, that, and the other. And maybe I get a text or a Snapchat or whatever, and I'm on my phone and she's like, are you listening to me? Are you listening? And it's like, yes, Carly, I am. But am I really? So I guess I just want to work when I need to work, but have work end more often and be more conscious of who I'm spending my time with, that I'm focusing on them and not things on my phone. I want to make sure I fit into my day taking care of myself, because I've spent a lot of years of my life. Well, I've been a mom now for over 24 years, so I've spent well over 24 years of my life taking care of everyone else instead of taking care of myself. And I think I can figure out a way to still be good at what I do, at my job, at being a wife, being a mother, but also finding time to take care of myself. So that is my main goals for 2020. Like I said, for those of you who are interested in hearing more about what our plans are in terms of weight loss and stuff for this year, hopefully you guys will join in, you'll subscribe, and follow us over at our Facebook group, and let's help each other out. So I know a lot of you guys are gonna have the same goals, and I think it can only help. The more the merrier, and the more we can count on each other to push through this, because it's not gonna be easy. So thank you guys for watching our video today. We'll be back with a normal vlog tomorrow, and we'll see you guys then.